This video takes you into a rural market in Kashgar, a place where history, culture, and trade still breathe through every crowded alley. In the far west of Xinjiang, near Afghanistan and Pakistan, everything feels alive, busy, colorful, and full of energy. Among the Uyghurs, tradition isn't something you watch, it's something you feel. Their bazaars echo the ancient Silk Road, where every step carries stories from the past into the present. And right here, in the middle of it all, is a China border bazaar Afghanistan-Pakistan trade, a place where cultures meet, collide, and come alive. Look around, herds of Nyuyang moving through the crowd, traders calling out, voices rising. Can you hear the rhythm of the market? It's chaotic, but somehow it's perfect. This isn't just a China food market. It's Chinese food culture at its most vibrant and real. The smell of Xinjiang meishe fills the air. Fresh naan, rich noodles, sizzling Chinese street food. Every bite tells a story. And then, wait for it, roasted camel. Huge, golden, turning slowly over open fire. Sizzling, aromatic, absolutely unforgettable. Around it, simple but incredible dishes. Lamb pilaf, hand-pulled noodles, cool desserts. Comforting, rich, and full of life. This is authentic Chinese cuisine, shaped by time, trade, and human connection. Here in Zhongguo Xinjiang Bianjing, something feels different. Slower, deeper, more real. This is the land route linking China with Afghanistan and Pakistan, rising to 4,733 meters, the highest land border crossing in the world. High, remote, and breathtaking. Every step feels like an adventure. At its heart is Kashgar in Xinjiang, a true cultural crossroads. Uyghur, Tajik, Kyrgyz, Hui, and Han communities have lived and blended here for thousands of years, creating a place where cultures don't just meet, they come alive. Hanbazha, nestled in Kashgar in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, stands as one of the most vibrant and iconic markets in the region. More than just a landmark, it captures the true spirit and energy of Kashgar. Walking through its bustling lanes, you're not simply visiting a market, you're stepping into a world full of color, sound, and life. Every corner tells a story, every smile hides a tradition. This is not just a place, it's a living symbol of the Silk Road, where cultures, stories, and traditions have come together for centuries across Central Asia. grilled beef skewers, but make it a show. Two Uyghur chefs turn a tiny stall into a stage. Flames crackle, music pumps, the crowd buzzes. One flips the skewers, the other sprinkles spices, right on the beat, perfectly in sync. It's not just cooking, it's a dance, a rhythm, a whole vibe. Fire, laughter, music, everything comes alive in the night market. This isn't just barbecue, it's joy you can taste. Turkish Kebab. Marinated chicken stacked high on an iron skewer, slowly spinning over the fire. Drip by drip, sizzle by sizzle. The outer layer turns crispy, golden, perfect. Then, swoosh. With a long knife, the vendor slices it off, fast and smooth. The aroma hits instantly. Wrapped in a hot pancake, rich with sauce. This isn't just food. It's one of Kashgar's most irresistible street flavors. The iced yogurt looks so tempting. Creamy, cold, and refreshing. Who could resist? Just one look and you're already craving a bite. Mango shaved ice with yogurt? This isn't just dessert, it's a show. The vendor shaves soft, fluffy ice into a bowl, then pours on rich yogurt, golden honey, and sweet syrup. And then he tosses it into the air. The yogurt stretches into silky strands, spinning, dancing. Can you see that? It lands perfectly back in the bowl, every single time. Kids laugh and shout. Adults rush to film. In that moment, Hanbazha isn't just a market. It's pure joy, energy, and wonder. Fresh noodles, made completely by hand, the traditional way. The dough is kneaded with care, stretched, pulled, and transformed into long, silky strands, all by skilled hands. The noodles bounce, stretch, and come alive, full of texture and character. This isn't just cooking, it's a craft, passed down through generations, carrying history, flavor, and pride in every single strand. Naan pit-roasted meat, a traditional Xinjiang dish, sizzling hot and unbelievably aromatic. The meat, usually lamb, is richly marinated with bold spices, then lowered deep into a clay pit oven, just like a tandoor. The fire glows softly. The heat spreads evenly. Crispy, golden on the outside, tender, juicy on the inside. Pair it with fresh, warm naan. Tear, dip into the savory juices. A simple combination, yet an explosion of flavor. Pure Uyghur culinary soul. Camel milk, often called desert gold, is treasured for its richness and heritage. Through a blend of traditional wisdom and modern craftsmanship, it transforms, yes, transforms, into convenient, portable milk candies. Sweet, delightful, and ready to go anywhere. Who wouldn't love that? Each piece carries the spirit of nomadic life, reimagined for today's world. Simple, vibrant, and full of story. A bustling grilled meat market, alive with energy and vibrant crowds. The smoky aroma drifts through the air, pulling you closer. Isn't it irresistible? Long, golden skewers of perfectly grilled meat stretch out in eye-catching rows, glistening under the heat. How could anyone just walk past without stopping? Vendors call out, flames crackle, people laugh and chat. Everything blends into a lively, unforgettable atmosphere. A lively animal market bursts with energy, filled with sheep and cattle moving through the crowded space. The sound of chatter and bargaining fills the air. So busy, so vibrant, you can feel the excitement everywhere. Farmers and traders gather, batjit flows, deals are made, and the atmosphere stays constantly buzzing. It's not just a market, it's a dynamic, living scene of trade, culture, and non-stop movement. Freshly roasted yak jerky, smoky, rich, and deeply savory. This high-altitude delicacy from the Tibetan Plateau is packed with bold flavor and natural energy. It's not just food, it's a true taste of traditional mountain life. Lamb intestines mix is a dish made from lamb offal, intestines, stomach, liver, heart. Carefully cleaned, then boiled or stir-fried with garlic, chili, onions, and herbs. Rich, slightly fatty, and pleasantly chewy, this flavorful dish is widely enjoyed in Central Asian and Middle Eastern cuisine. This is a blindfold game where the player must keep their feet inside the circle. Step out, and you lose. Freshly squeezed pomegranate juice. Xinjiang is known as the hometown of pomegranates in China, and the large temperature difference between day and night makes them especially sweet. Sausage made from horse intestines is a traditional delicacy, where cleaned intestines are used as casing and sometimes filling, seasoned with salt and spices. Rich, savory, slightly chewy, this unique dish is commonly found in Central Asian cuisine. Sheep head meat is a traditional dish in places like Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region and Central Asia. Rooted in a nose-to-tail cooking culture, it brings out the full flavor of every part. The head is slow cooked until perfectly tender. Soft, juicy cheeks, smooth and delicate tongue, and just a little chewy skin for that extra texture. It may sound unusual at first, but wow, it's rich, savory, and unforgettable.